It is a calm and quiet day, and you are relaxing on your bench. All of your daily tasks are done and the warm sun gently lulls you to a midday nap. You dream of an adventure. Of a more exciting life than the one you have right now in the frontier village. When suddenly, an intense crash comes from down the field and wakes you up. It's clear that there is no way to fix the shed, and you begin to clean up the area. As you clean the debris and shards of wood, you find a gleaming metal object in the middle of the mess. This must have been the thing that crashed into and destroyed the shed. Unsure of what it is, you pick up the strange metal object, and put it away for now. You should first replace your shed. ancient stone ruin stands in front of you. It's clearly magical in some way and holds forgotten information in its carvings. It's really fascinating, right? I can't help but wonder what the divine are like. Their ruins and shrines are everywhere in the land. Why the books? It's because I'm outstanding on my research. Haha. Something crashed into your shed? Well, sure, I can teach you how to fix up a new one. Great, just get me some wooden logs from the loggers around me. I'll prepare you some sawn timber to build the shed. No rush with the thing I asked, everything takes as long as it needs to. Perfect. Here's that sawn timber you need. Now all you have to do is You need my help with a weird thing? I love weird things. Let me see. Oh, what if we poke it right? The strange piece of metal you picked up from your broken shed comes alive. It wraps itself around your brooch and staff, and suddenly, a wealth of information enters your mind. Dates. You look to the ancient tablet nearby to the researcher and realize you can understand the ancient writings. The ancient tablet seems particularly wrecked, but you can definitely read some of the text. Something about magic? You relay everything to the researcher. You can understand it? This is incredible. Amazing news. Oh, you must look at the village monument for me. Go without me, I'll just slow you down. You come back and tell me what you find, you hear? The village monument looms above you quietly, and with the weight of its years behind it, you extend your hand and the strange metal in your brooch radiates a soft light. Suddenly the carvings on the stone itself begins to shift into text. You barely have time to understand what you see as writing appears and disappears. You can't catch all of the information. Something about being last accessed several million days ago. The word danger catches your eye. Clearly the monument is much more than you had all assumed. The words settle for a moment. You can hear the monument rattle. Something inside is trying to happen, but nothing happens. A piece of stone moves aside to reveal a handful of empty key slots. You should tell the divine researcher about everything you've found. You describe everything you've seen when the village monument was activated to the divine researcher. The strange texts, the missing spark keys, how it tried to do a cleansing pulse but failed. We've had individuals explore north past the woodlands and even past the mountains. The ones that traveled furthest returned ill and talked about how the magic, the ether itself, felt strange. It would explain a lot if the village monument can clean corrupted ether. It did seem odd that this place was so perfect to make a new village in. Sounds like we should turn it on and try it out. I suppose we'll have to find the missing spark keys first and perhaps more. I'll see what I can dig up first in my notes. This village has existed for a few decades now without any problems. I don't think the threat is so immediate that we'll all fall sick out of nowhere. But for now there are lots of ancient shrines that you could translate. I know there's quite a few in the woodlands. You're technically not allowed to go out there. It can be quite dangerous, but I won't tell anyone. So you just keep going through the old mineshaft and there should be this strange looking little building. I call them ancient shrines. You have my permission, so go. Have a fun adventure. Of logs, I'll call them stumpy sparks. They're the first step in the making right. start looking at the shrine, but as you look closer, it's more evident that it's not actually a shrine but some kind of machine. You extend your hand and the strange metal in your brooch radiates of a soft light. After a short moment the machine stops and displays some writing. From what you can understand, the shrine usually is capable of making something called a stumpy spark. You touch the shrine and a small hatch opens to reveal a slot to put the items inside. the shrine slowly whirs into life. It takes the items and begins to fix itself. It seems to be running some kind of test and is checking that everything still works. Suddenly, it spits out a rather strange creature into your arms. The shrine notes that the stumpy spark has been immediately activated as part of the test. With a puff of magic, the stumpy spark turns into a wooden disc that fits into your hand. The strange metal in your staff changes and slots that can fit the discs appear. You place it in and the stumpy sparks begins to follow you. tell the divine researcher on everything you've seen about the ancient shrine, especially the rather strange creature that came out of it after you fixed it. So they're called sparks, you say? How unusual. Clearly I have some research to do. They're quite cute. You should show them around. Maybe others in the village will have some thoughts or ideas on them.